Hey guys, what's going on? Nathan here, and this is Limited Edition, and today we have a very special video for you. But first of all, I have a guest here with me, and his name is Clifford. And so I'm going to let him introduce himself. I figured that since he is a pretty avid gamer, and this video is gamer related, that I would let him hop in on this video with me. So I'll let him get into introducing himself, and then we'll go from there.
Hey guys, I am Clifford, and I like to play some Call of Duty Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare. It's like my two favorite things to do, and I love to edit.
So I will also say that he is 10 years old. He's about to be 11, and he knows all the ins and outs about Call of Duty. It's ridiculous. So if you ever need to know anything, this is the guy to go to. All right, now we'll get into what everybody's looking forward to, the unboxing. So like I said, we have an unboxing for you, and it is going to be an Xbox unboxing. So this is an Xbox One S. This is the white edition, 1 terabyte. It is the Players Unknown Battlegrounds edition. There is 2 different editions of Xbox that you can go with at the time of where I got it. I got this from GameStop. It was this one, and you could also got the C's, what is it?
Sea of Thieves.
Yes, sorry about that, guys. It's the Sea of Thieves edition, and they are both 1 terabyte. They both run $2.99 before tax. I paid about $3.24 after tax for this. But I figured it was a good deal. I am coming over from PlayStation, but my PlayStation decided to give out on me. So I figured that I would go for this because everybody that I talked to has an Xbox One. So I wanted to see what the hype was about it. And also the hype was about this game because everybody's making a hype about it. So another thing I will say about this certain game, it is a game that if you people like Fortnite, this is the same as Fortnite. The only difference is this is a little bit more realistic. Other than that, it's pretty much the same game. So we'll hop into it now. 1 terabyte system. It is the white system. 4K Blu-ray, HDR. It's the Xbox One S. On the side over here, it has a picture of the Xbox along with a few games and different things. It explains some things over here, and then a picture of the PUBG on the side. And this explains a little bit about Game Pass. And up here it also says Xbox One S. The back is identical to the front, except for the only difference is down here it explains the contents of the box. It has a month of Xbox Game Pass, which is where you can go on there and you can get certain Xbox 360 games, you can get certain just Xbox One games that you want, and all that, and it is $10 a month. You can also get in the box, you get your Xbox Live Gold, which is also $10 a month. If you want to pay monthly, I do believe it is $27 if I'm not mistaken for 3 months and $60 for a whole year. So you get 1 free month of that, and then of course you get your DLC game of this game in the box. It comes in a code, so that comes in the box. And on this side is just your specs. And so your specs for this are, it is a 1 terabyte system. It is backward compatible with the Xbox 360 on certain games, not every game, but certain. It is a 4K Blu-ray and video streaming, and it has high dynamic range gaming and video. So your contents of the box, let's jump into that. You get your Xbox One console, you get a controller, you get your 1 month of Gaming Pass, you get 1 month of gold, you get the PUBG or the Player Unknown Battlegrounds game. You get 1 HDMI cable, it is wireless compatible, and you get a 1-year warranty on this from Xbox themselves. Another thing about it is, if you don't want to make it wireless, you can hook a Ethernet cable directly into the back of it. So that's a way to go about it. So I will go ahead and let him do the cutting, and then we'll jump into the box itself, and then go from there. So I'll let you do your cutting, and then... And then the under part of the box, once the sleeve comes off, has a little bit more interesting things on it, and I will just have him help me explain a little bit about the box. So when you're going to pull the sleeve off, this comes right off. I'll let him explain the front and the back, and I'll show you guys the sides.
Okay, so you got the additional controller, and then you got the console here, as you said, white plug-in. Then you have your, then you have the eject game and the Kinect controller, the button up here on top with that.
And then with everything with that, we'll show you more when we get into the game system. And then, like I said, it says 1 terabyte down here, and it says just Xbox One. Top of the box is just got the game system and Xbox One. The bottom of the box has Just a bunch of details about it. Nothing too special, nothing anybody's really worried about. The side is your specs again, and then I'll let him explain the back because I think it's pretty cool.
Okay, so on the back, you got the girl from Tom Clancy Tomb Raider, then you got the Halo, then you got Master Chief of Halo, then you got the Gears of War character, then I think that's the crew.
And then up here is just like a little bit that just kind of explains about the games themselves, and then right here again just tells you a little bit about the Xbox itself. So we will get into what everybody has been wanting, so go ahead and cut away and then we'll get into this. Alright guys, here goes nothing. Okay, so when you first open the box, you're going to see this bright green Xbox One booklet, and you can explain the booklet if you want to.
Okay, then you can open inside the booklet. Then you got your instructions for doing this. See, so for instance, it tells you how to do the plugins and activate the controller.
It just pretty much tells you how to
connect
everything for people that don't know what they're doing, which most people these days do. So, or has somebody around that does. Next thing that you're looking at in the box is this. So, you got a couple different boxes in here aside from the game system itself. So the first box we're going to look into is this.
It has the PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds card where you can get that for free on your Xbox. And then we hop into the free Xbox Live for how long?
You get 1 month of Xbox Live and you get 1 month of Game Pass included, and then you got your game that comes in the box, whether you choose the PUBG version or you choose the Sea of Thieves. Another thing that's in here is just like your manual that not everybody's worried about, but I mean, I guess if you want to read it, that's another thing you can do. It's just the warranty and guide and all that good jazz that, you know, everybody just loves so much. Next thing is, we'll get into the second box that's in here, which I will let him do that part. Okay, it just looks like this. So
second box that's in here has one of the most important parts to this. You've got your controller to where you can actually play the game you want to, and as you can see, it's an additional white controller, has the plug-in on top like it's supposed to, has this button to where you can connect it to the Xbox if it's not already connected. Then you have your start button, like pause, and then you have your back button. And then this button allows you to like bring up your little screen area. Okay. And then you got the bottom, which will just be additional mic goes here, and then HDMI cord goes there.
And then, of course, you got your triggers and your bumpers. And we'll just get a little bit closer look at that so everybody can see. And that's the controller for you guys.
And then you have another important part to the controller, which is the batteries. They come free. There's nothing special about them. They're just the regular batteries you can buy at the store.
I would suggest one thing though. When you have a controller like this, I would invest in a charger for it. That would be one good thing, or else you're going to be going through batteries like they're nothing. You could spend like on the best batteries, and you're still going to go through them like they are nothing. So definitely invest in a charger. You can actually, I know if you go to Walmart, you can get a double pack of chargers with the backs included for about $15-16 after tax. So it's definitely something to invest in. That makes it worth it.
Okay, the next part we got the HDMI cord, which you plug into any random one of your TVs, and then
as long as it's HDMI compatible.
Yeah, as long as it's HDMI compatible. And this will not go with the yellow, white, and red 3 plug-in things. So in that case, at least you got an HDMI cord to come with it, and you have to have a TV for the HDMI cord because it will not plug into the cords. And then the next...
But wait, if anybody was wondering what he's meaning, a lot of people, I don't know, may be wondering, newer game systems only come with HDMI. You can no longer get the RCA cables. So if you have a TV that is the RCA compatible, you have to go and get a component to hook in from this to the RCA, or if you're wanting to hook it into a monitor, which some people do, you will go get a component that hooks into this and then hooks into the monitor, which you can pick up at Walmart or anywhere.
Yeah. Then last but not least, the most important thing to use for the Xbox, you have the plug-in cord. You plug into any outlet that can have like 3 like, I don't know if you call them, but you can have like plug in any random one. Then this plugs into the back of the Xbox itself.
Alright. Okay, so this is what everybody's favorite thing is, okay? So nothing else in the box. we have the system itself here, and it comes in this like styrofoamy
case
protector, which it's not important, and then it comes in like this
like wrapping paper.
Some kind of wrapping, I don't know, and it's going to be taped on the side and all that. So then when you get into it, here's the system itself. So, and it's actually got some good weight to it. I will say that it does weigh quite a bit more than the PlayStation 4 does, just for the simple fact that it does have this really big fan plus the extra fans that are on it. So I'll go over the basics of it, and then if he has anything else to say about it or wants to explain anything else, he can. Alright. So the first thing about it is on top, you're going to look at it, it's going to say Xbox up here, and then you have this gigantic fan coming at the top. You also have a fan on this side, or a few fans I guess I should say, and then also on this side there's fans. The front, like he had said before when he was explaining it on the box, you have where you put your CD in. This is the eject button. You do have your power button, which instead of being a sensor button, it is an actual like button, so you do have to actually click it. This is your sync button, which this is where the little sync, I guess, screen, I guess you would say, and you do get one USB on the front. Now if we look at the back, here's where you plug your power cord in. You get two HDMIs, two USBs. This is an headphone jack, I do believe. Which, one thing I want to say about that real quick before I continue is that I do like this because if you say you don't, for some reason, wouldn't have one on your controller, or like the one on your controller is not working, you can plug it into the back of your Xbox and have that. This is your optical out, and then you have an Ethernet cable just in case you don't have wireless or you want a stronger system. Bottom of it's just black, and it has the Xbox logo up here, and then I think that's pretty much about it.
Yeah, anything? That's like everything. Then it has like its little Xbox logo up here in the top corner, but that's not important. And then you like, it says like, then you have like this little hole in the back, which like sometimes gonna get a little warm back here, but that's just because the Xbox is like you're moving like the controller around a lot because you're connected, and then it's bringing power back and forth. And then you have like all the instructions here.
This is just kind of tells you that it is an HDMI system, which, like he said, would mean that you can't use the red, white, and yellow cables. And it tells you right here it's an Xbox One S, as they have also came out with the Xbox One X, but this is the S version. And then you got your serial number on here. So.
And then you have like all these things like this says "Do not trash," which means
always recycle, guys.
Yes.
Alright, so I'll just really quickly run through. Like I said, you've already seen what's coming in the box. So you get your system, your controller, batteries, you get your cords that are needed, and you get your downloadable content, your warranty guide, and then you get your instructions. So thank you guys for sticking around for today's video. Thank you for allowing me to have Clifford on the video. This was an unboxing of the Xbox One S. I think that's about everything to go in this video. Like every video before, we leave you with a question, so I will go ahead and let our guests go ahead and leave the question of the day.
What is your favorite Call of Duty game? And that's like all I want to know.
Alright, so can it be from any system, like the older systems?
It can be from like, it can be any one. For instance, it can be like Modern Warfare, or it can be like any Call of Duty.
So,
any system.
And okay, and then throw in there what system it's on. So thank you guys for watching, and that'll be it. Thanks guys, have a good day. Bye.